Hi guys, so itong aking podcast ngayon, inuunahan ko na kayo pag medyo naiyak ako. Sorry in advance, kasi medyo meron kaming pinagdadaan ngayon, mga friends, no? So anyway, this story is about Franz Kafka. Nakita ko lang to sa mga shinare na mga story sa Facebook, and para sa akin it related so much to me and what we are going through right now, no? So si Franz Kafka, writer, parang he's a writer, no? And during this time, he was born in 1883. So in 1923, at age of 40, si Franz Kafka, hindi kasi siya nag-marry, no? So sabi ko na sa iyo, mga philosophers hindi naman philosophers, but the ones who really should marry the ones not married. So he never married, and he had no children of his own, no? So he walked through the park in Berlin, sa Germany, no? Naglalakad siya sa park, no? Parang reminds you of Immanuel Kant and all the other philosophers din. Philosophers walk. Okay, yeah. He walked through the park in Berlin, and then he met a girl who was crying. So merong umiiyak na batang babae because she had lost her favorite doll. Okay, so yung batang babae lost her favorite doll. So silang dalawa, hinanap nila yung doll, pero unsuccessful sila, no? Tapos sabi ni Kafka dun sa bata, no, sige, next day, tomorrow, we'll meet here again, and then we will look for her again, the doll, no? So the next day, hindi pa rin, syempre, hindi naman nila makita yung doll, no? Si Kafka, binigyan niya ng letter yung babae na bata, no? Supposed to have been written, no, quote unquote, by the doll. And the letter says, "Please don't cry, no? I took a trip to see the world. I will write to you about my adventures." So, dyan ay nagsimula yung story, no, na ginawa ni Kafka para dun sa bata, no. So, during their meeting, si Kafka would read the letters, supposed letters of the doll, carefully written, no. Syempre, siya naman yung writer, so kaya-kaya niya sumulat. Carefully written with the adventures and conversations that the girl found adorable, no? Kasi bata kayong, the girl was small, and her age is at that point na gusto niya yung mga ganon, yung mga adventures, no? So finally, after some time, no, si Kafka brought back the doll. So syempre, bumili lang siya ng bago that had returned to Berlin. So sabi niya, after some time, ito, may lumalik na si doll, no? Sabi ngayon nung girl, it doesn't look like my doll at all, no? So hindi naman yan kamukha nung doll ko, eh, no? Sabi ni Kafka, binigyan niya ng another letter yung babae, yung bata, na sabi, "My travels have changed me." Yung mga travel ko, no, nagbago ako, eh. And the little girl hugged the new doll and brought her happy home. So umuwi na siya, no? A year later, namatay si Kafka. So that was his hindi naman siguro yun yung kanyang last act of kindness, no? But at 41 years old, Kafka died. Many years later, so after many years na lumaki na yung bata, no, she found a letter inside the doll. So nung nakita niya, meron palang letter inside the doll. Tiny letter, sign ni Kafka mismo, no? Sabi, nakalagay doon, "Everything you love will probably be lost, but in the end, love will return in another way." Everything you love will probably be lost, but in the end, love will return in another way. So, as I was meditating on this in my own life, and in a way, parang na-associate mo yung sarili mo with with Kafka, and roaming around the streets, and sometimes finding young people, crying their hearts out, looking for their own versions of dolls, alam mo yun. And hit sa akin yung Catcher in the Rye before, no? So parang ganun din to I just look at myself, although yung sa Catcher in the Rye medyo yun medyo may pagka alternative yung dating niya, that he would figure himself, catching bodies that when they fall off the ride. So maybe, as a young person before, kasi dati I wanted really to be a priest, and I thought to myself na parang gustong-gusto mo yung nakatulong ka sa mga tao, ganyan, no? And of course I didn't become a priest, but then I became, connected with the dati church, no? Kasi magsaserve ka sa mga bata, nagsasalita ka ng mga miniature na mga sermons and stories that you made for them, no? And somehow through the years, parang yun naging buhay ko, no? And then after that, naging akong teacher, and more or less pinupuntahan ka rin ng mga bata, and di na sila bata ngayon, no? But nakita ko na in the end, I think that's basically what our tasks should be as a person, no? As an adult, I could say, no? Kasi we are simply just helping each other, mend our broken wings. And talagang medyo may tama sa amin to, kasi lalo sa aming magkakaibigan, no? Meron kaming kaibigan na talagang dumadaan sa medyo mahirap na pagsubok sa buhay. And lahat naman tayo basically ganun, no? Iba-iba lang yung ating story, iba-iba yung ating hanash, iba-iba yung ating cross, iba-iba yung ating share, sabi nga natin sa Buddhism. Iba-iba yung ating share of our share of joy and sadness, that more or less our share of sorrows and joy. And siguro dapat tingnan natin yung point na yon, na a lot of people are simply trying to reach out to each one of us, and sometimes they don't have the words to say it, and sometimes they are either too proud to say it, or they're too shy to say it, or too embarrassed to say it. Pero kailangan natin talaga silang i-reach out, kasi alam mo yun, ang pinakamasakit sa lahat yung mga tipong you would lose them when they were before you, right before your eyes. They were beside you, they were your friends, they were your relatives, your parents, diba? And then hindi mo siya nabigyan ng magandang payo or magandang pansin, and yun, hindi na pala siya okay, diba? Parang dapat talaga we would, sabi nga nung isang friend namin kanina, we should spend time kahit papaano, once every 2 weeks, once every week, kung maaari. Kung hindi kaya makita-kita, kahit man lang sa Zoom or Messenger call or something like that. Kasi talagang sobra yung dinala sa atin itong we don't see each other anymore. Yung ating smiles na papalitan ng mask, and we can't, it's not normal, and daming tinamaan talaga, walang trabaho, hindi makapaghanap ng trabaho, and we are also broken. Ang ating buhay ay punong-puno ng broken dreams and broken schemes, and it's not just them, it's also ourselves, Kailangan talagang maging lang tayo, maging okay, maging strong, kasi darating din talaga na ma-resolve natin lahat, and it's just a matter of of going through the day, and then convincing ourselves paano ka babangon ulit kinabukasan. Mahirap talagang minsan baka hindi mo kayanin yung nangyayari sa buhay mo, di ba? And wala, parang bibitiw ka na lang, no? Kaya nga importante na meron kang malalapitan, meron kang friends, at tayo bilang our own Kafkas, no, or catchers in the rye, we act as role model siguro, and that's too much of of a word. I don't want to use that word. I don't want to use the word eagle. We are looking for each other. We're looking for eagles. We're looking for heroes. Pero sometimes your heroes are also in quarantine, or your heroes are also locked down, or hindi niya ikaw makausap. And it just so pains me that you cannot reach to everybody who needs your help. And yun, pag binigyan ka ng chance ni Lord or whoever is out there, Lord Buddha, Lord kailangan bigyan mo sila ng time, bigyan mo sila ng oras, because who knows, hindi na pala kailangan niya pala talaga yon at that point in time, and you simply didn't give it to him or her. And yun, that's my realization. And it just hits me hard, knowing what's happening with one of our friends. And I think not only that person, but ang daming taong ganun, no? And we all need everybody to reach out and just tell somebody right now, especially yung mga nakikita nyo na na nakita nyo nahihirapan, just kaya natin to, we're gonna make it. Yun. So here's to all the Kafkas out there, and all those catchers in the rye, all those being called for maging angels, because we are simply angels with broken wings. And when we heal enough, we march to another angel and mend that person's wings. So I just hope that you'll be out there and keep safe and keep being positive, being optimistic about the world. The world is not going to end like this. It's gonna end with us triumphant, because we believe that we can. And lalo na if you are a believer, you have a faith, in God, then He'll always come out as a victor. Yun. Again, as I said, mahirap maging mindful or practice ng mindfulness pag kilala mo na yung affected or mismo ikaw affected, di ba? Pero let's just ride this sadness for the moment and call it a name, and then later on we'll be okay again. So God bless you, and I just hope that you'll be okay.